And what's up, everybody? This is your host of this YouTube channel, None Defense, and of course this is the team, still unboomable. I am the co-leader along with the real leader, Miss Boom Bitch Angie. Miss Angie says hello.
Hey everyone.
See, that's her. She actually is here, and she's not a hostage situation or anything.
Nope, I exist.
She exists. She's real. You know, it's like, is Boom Bitch Angie just one of your Nuns accounts? No, no, no. Truth is, I'm one of her accounts. So anyway, this is the last video we've done of the Operation Tinderbox we just did, and I went through in detail everybody's attack on all the bases, and I was like, I'm gonna do one more video on the last base, which was High Five, and then I went and counted it before I started the video, and we're like, oh, we beat it in 3 attacks. So that's not much of a video. But I remember the other day Nick was talking about maybe posting a video doing, you know, highlighting Rifleman, and well, Silence is my rifle account, and Silence was involved in the next attack. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll make this work. So I just went ahead, before I started the video, I just went ahead and logged in over to Silence. Oh, by the way, that was a mistake. When I'm grabbing things off of the boats, except for just then, of course, when I misclick when I'm doing it live, but I prefer to get I take any colored stone over anything else, just any color, I don't care what else is there. I will take that colored stone first. After that, typically, because I'm bouncing accounts around and I don't have time to manage, you know, oh, I'm gonna wait and collect this boat later, then I'll just, typically I will grab the you know, the diamonds, you know, for just, it's in the bank, can't be stolen. If you are a single account user, the best strategy is to sit on the boat, just let it sit there and collect it when you need it. But here's the other side of it: if it sits there when the next boat comes in, then you just lost it. So it's a use it or lose it kind of situation. So since I bounce accounts, that's why I just grab the, you know, the safe bets. But if you're a single user and you have the time to strategize when you're able to do it or collect it, Angie, for example, she's very good about calculating when she collects her boats, you know, then man, you're in business. You can do it. Me, not so much. I'm just grabbing the diamonds, colored stone, and I'm running. So anyway, alright, so before I talk about the operation, I just want to do a couple of player bases for you. And there's Terror today, but we're not worrying about Terror. And I saw that I need to claim my supply chest, which I love the supply chest, because basically all I've ever wanted in Intel from the game is give me a base, or excuse me, give me an Intel for every player base that I beat. I feel like that's fair. You know, that's where the real work comes in. Beat a player base should earn an Intel, just automatic. Well, essentially, that's what the supply chest does, and I'll prove it to you right now. So here we go. Oh, and remember, I typically do no scout raids, because that's just how I roll. I really, again, it's because I'm always bouncing accounts. I just don't have the time or the want, really, to go and investigate, you know, like, oh, and this one, I mean, either I can beat it or I can't, and I'll pretty much know it in the first 5 seconds. This is one that I can definitely beat, so we're just gonna go beat it, and it's not even gonna take that, it's not really that difficult. So with my Rifleman, you know, I'll bomb and barrage minefields when I need to, but I also know, you know, that the reason I bring Riflemen to the party is because I bring so many of them, and if I have to lose a few by letting them take the lead, whatever, I don't care. I've got more. Like, that's the beauty of Riflemen. For anybody who wonders, you know, should I ever try Riflemen? I think you should. I really think everybody should try Riflemen. Like, they're really fast. They're not as fast as Warriors, but in my opinion, they're more manageable than Warriors. I mean, you guys see what I do in operation all the time. Alright, so keep track. I just got 1 intel, right? Okay. So 1 intel would be a player base, Got 1 intel. Okay. You know what, just to prove to you how good riflemen are, I'm not even going to do a reload, and I'm going to play up. So we're going to beat this level 43 guy. Silence is level 40. Okay, got it. I say this is a no scout raid because obviously you saw that it has been scouted, just I don't remember, I can't tell you why I didn't beat it that day. Maybe I tried it, and maybe it is beyond my reach. You know, we'll see. I see the shock launcher, that's going to be a problem. Okay. You know, guys, but I also know I coach the team, work within your limits. I see it, like, that's just not going to work. Like, if I really committed myself to doing it, nah, but I'm going in short troops. He's just got a lot going on there. So, but I will, though I've scouted this guy, and because he's lower, I'm willing to bet that I could beat him quickly. I could, but I'm brave. Find a new opponent. Oh, and he goes up. Here we go. Win or lose, I'm going in. Win. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. This is gonna be so easy. Like, I love riflemen. I mean, they're definitely not in every down situation, but in operation, you know, again, you guys seen what I'm doing. I'm not so much worried about that cannon. I just want to take out this little grouping of mine, because I'm totally going to I'm going to do the Smoky Zuka flare trick. I don't do it all the time. It just depends on what the kind of corner situation is. Basically, the idea is if I intend to let my riflemen take out the mines, then I don't do the little fancy flare trick, because I need some riflemen to be out in the lead of the others, right? But if I do not intend to make the riflemen clear the minefield for me, and I intend to use, you know, spend a gunboat on that, then that's when I'm just going to excuse me, that's when I'm going to do the fancy trick to keep them all grouped together. So yes, if you ever wonder, you know, does he think about everything? Yeah, I kind of do. I try to put a little thought. I always say just an ounce of thought and an ounce of effort will go a long way. You know, just think about it. Just think about what it is that you're hoping to achieve, and then go achieve it. You know, and I could have done it much better. You say I have tons of gunboat to play with. It's just kind of an example. Like, look, that was a no scout raid, and I was going in short troops, and you see I'm rolling this guy, and I could go longer on this guy. Like, when you come in with so many troops, that's the benefit of the snipers, the riflemen. Whereas on every other troop, you got to take out the boom cannons, you got to take out this, you got to take out that, and like with rifle, you just figure out where the mortars are and get rid of the rockets and deal with the mortars. I'm not saying you have to bomb the mortars, I'm saying you just have to account for them. You got me? And then you're fine. Hey, did I get intel from that? I forgot to pay attention.
NPC.
And Angie is showing, is this on Angie? Mm-hmm. So Angie just beat an NPC, and ooh, she got a crystal, she got a prototype part, and intel. Good job. She's awesome. Mm-hmm. Alright, so she's just kind of doing her thing. So, oh, and I forgot to check if I got intel. Okay, I did get intel, so I got intel from each of those bases, right? So I was just saying that all I ever wanted was intel for if you beat a player base, but we also know that that's random, and intel is going to come when it's going to come. But so I consider now, since the invention of the supply chest, I consider intel that I actually get from the player base, I consider that bonus intel. You with me? And now all I have to do is just go over here, and I'm still short troops, no scout, just going in, get over there, here we go, gonna flare up here, we're gonna bomb this thing, should be able to take it out, okay, going to flare you, smoke, Smoke. Smoke. And shock. Alrighty. So, and this thing's about to pop really quick. Watch this. Pop. Oh, almost pop. There you go. And now it's just, you know, single shot stuff against riflemen. It's not even a contest. And I still have troops. Like, I could beat another, possibly a player base. Now I'm getting down to grublet levels. You know, it starts to get a little more complex, but you see what's going on. You just overwhelm. You take out the stuff that hits a lot of things at one time, so the rockets, the mortars, things like that, and then you just overwhelm everything else. Flamethrowers are a disaster. You got to worry about machine guns with riflemen, but you know, it's not like you have to really strategize about them. Just understand that they can be problematic. But a machine gun, the machine gun does not get nearly as much credit as it deserves, because anything that is standing right next to a machine gun is going to die. Like, it just will. So you got to account for them. Don't overlook them and think, oh, it's just a machine gun. Like, machine guns, you know, in the right situation, they can hurt you. Okay, so check this out. Now, because I've claimed the supply chest, oh, did I get intel from that? I keep forgetting to check. I did not. Okay, so we got 2 bonus intel, and now I'm just going to claim the color stone. So boom, just like that, in 2 player bases and 1 NPC, I now have 4 intel. Like, I love this system. I love the supply chest system. Like, you just can't beat it. So okay, so you saw me do some actual player bases, so I just proved it. You can do it. It doesn't require a lot of thought. We're going to max out. We're going to max out a wood storage. Love maxing out storages whenever possible. Storages are they're boring, but so important. Oh, and I want to send the submarine out. I just always go for the most expensive thing. Again, I have so many accounts, I don't really like to think too much about that little, you know, the little stuff like that. And now it's time to watch what we did on High 5. So I hope you enjoyed me wasting your time with that little demo there, but I figured, like, hey, there's only 3 more attacks to look at. We might as well discuss some other things. So we discussed riflemen, and that was fitting because Silence had to take the very first attack on High 5, wherever it is. If you see him, just say it out there. Say his name really loud. Silence! I kill you. No, no, no. That's not why we named him that. Why did we name Silence Silence? Do you recall? There it is.
Because we were trying to silence Bartholomew.
That's right. Alright, quick story. We used to pretend all the different accounts were different people, and they all had very distinct personalities. And somehow Bartholomew got this character attached to him that he was just, I'll play Bartholomew. I will do one full day in chat and just be nothing but Bart, and just so people can understand what.
Please tell us what day so we can say off the chat.
But anyway, but Silence, the joke there was we wanted a player that only spoke in the chat in dots, just by periods. And Bartholomew, the strangest of all the players, he was the only one that knew what Silence was actually saying. Like, that was the joke, and we played it so well, and it was so fun. But, you know, it got exhausting. We couldn't keep that up forever. And eventually, as the team started getting dialed in, we started telling more people, like, hey, look, this is really us. We're just goofing off, but if you want to really work with us, we'll do everything we can for you. So that's how that happened. Anyway, so Silence. There we go. Alright, so this was High 5. Nick and UD are brothers, by the way, real life brothers, and they live in India, so anybody who didn't know, that's what's the deal there. And, excuse me, so, and I don't know if they live together, it doesn't really matter, but they're in the same city, and they communicate. So they are kind of a team. right? Like when you think in terms of operation, kind of pair them together in your mind. In other situations, they're certainly capable of doing whatever, but because of their close proximity and similar playing styles and the needs of the team for of their skill set, then it makes sense to just we lump them together. So whenever we say, Nick, you attack that base, it's just kind of an understood that UD is going to back him up or lead him off. You got me? You understand? And then it's my job to do whatever before or after they need me to do to support their attack. So in this particular case, they needed, so they're going to do Smoky Zukas. UD's going to warrior these shockers, but these rockets here are just really causing trouble for everybody who wants to land. So he asked if I could get rid of them in one attack, and of course my answer was yeah. Like I saw it all day long. Like, man, that's silence, brother. Like, so watch how I do this. We're gonna watch this live because it's only 56 seconds, but that's all I needed. Okay, so I flared to right there, and I'm just smoking. Okay, I accept that I may get a shot off here or there. No reason to panic. If I lose a rifleman, I lose a rifleman. It's all right. And then I shock. See what's happening? It's just I put them all there in the group. And it could have been even better. And then I misshocked that, but it didn't matter because at that point the damage was done. I should have, in retrospect, I should have then flared right back here. I wish that I had did that, but instead I started bombing all of this area. Again, in retrospect. But if I could go back and do this one again, as soon as I finished off that, I would have flared back here and I would have cleaned up all these cannons. Oops, whatever. But that was my attack. That was my attack. Okay, so that was silence wherever you are. So now we're looking for UD. Oh, I'm sorry, Silvercat attacked high five as well. But good job, Silvercat. So it's 4 attacks, but whatever. So, UD then, he had his mission. And he was going to go, and we're watching these in real time, he was going to go and deal with these shockers. So he's tossing over there. He caught a little shock there, but in the end he's alright. Okay, so he's got everybody under smoke. He knows what he's trying to do. Okay, so he's got the make it down, so now he's going to just shock the shock launcher and the flamethrower, so the smoke clears. Just a couple shots there. Now he flares directly to the shock launcher, and he's throwing some bombs just to kind of help weaken that stuff up there, that rocket. Tossing another little bomb up here because at some of these mines to get the mine started. That's right, and that's why Silvercat needed to go in to help on mine duty. Alright, so let's watch Silvercat's attack. I had Silvercat loaded rifle for this mission. Again, talking about retrospect, what I should have done on silence when I would have flared back here, silence would have already had a good chunk of this taken care of, and I could have, better utilized Silvercat on this, but whatever. So the job was, he asked me to get rid specifically of this flamethrower. Well, I saw a better option because of the range of this rocket here. I saw a better option, so I went ahead and took that. I mean, it was what he wanted, plus taking out the cannons is what I saw. So that's why I did it the way that I did it. So here we go. If he asked me to take care of that flamethrower and I disagreed, like, I would tell him honestly, I would be like, sir, Nick, I disagree with you. And when he disagrees with me, I encourage us to everybody, if you feel something wrong, even if you're wrong when it's all said and done, please say it. Like, I won't accuse you of being that guy, You know, as long as you're not just, you know, as long as you, if you won't let it go, there is a point where it's all right, dude, you got to let it go, man. You know, because ultimately all we can do is just offer our opinion and hope that it works out. But I saw, my opportunity to take out all of those cannons plus the flamethrowers. So that's why I chose to do it this way. Because I knew I was going to be able to get in position. And it's because I use rifleman like a lot. Obviously I have to use them on grublet because of no better option. You know, but that's all, you know. And then I'm pretty sure I shocked it again. Like, you notice I didn't shock the cannons at all or anything. That wasn't what I was there to do. I was there to take out the flamethrowers. Everything else that I did was bonus. Oh, and he asked me to kind of help weaken that shocker as well. So, and then that was pretty much it. We'll speed that up. So, oh, and clear those, clear some mines. I wish I did a better job of mine clearing, but in the end, I had done such a good job of making it easy for Nick to land that it was okay that I didn't clear that mine. So it kind of worked out. So, and in his next attack, he was sitting there watching. Easy peasy. So now it's just, he has high level gunboat powers. You know, one of the benefits of being a high level. I'm not jealous of any of the fact that, you know, though I'm a leader of the team, that there are plenty of the players stronger than me. That does not bother me one bit. We've had players in the past that have joined the team. And you remember that one time, like 5 really high level players joined? It was just out of nowhere, 5 really high level players joined.
Maybe they were trying to recruit us.
I don't know what it was, and we were just like, all right, cool, but it didn't impress me even one little bit how high level they were. The only thing I cared about, are you going to work in our system? Because if you're not, just keep walking, pal. Like, I don't need your strength. I need your brain. I need your teamwork, your attitude. You know, that's what I need. So, and this is just Nick, just doing his thing, using them critters to clear that mine and kind of, you know, help take some stuff out. You know, he saved, you know, not calling my Silver Cat's attack brilliant or anything, but he did save a lot of gunboat by not having to smoke anywhere along the shoreline. You know, those things matter. Those things matter greatly. So, I don't know what that was about. What was that about? I think that was a misflare. I'm not sure what he saw there, or what happened there, but whatever it was not a deterrent for him. In the end, as you can see, it was just a matter of time. We love watching the Yazuka runs live, like we really do. They're so much fun to watch live specifically, and I'm going to slow it down here. No, not half speed. Slow it down. Specifically, we love watching how quickly the HQ drains once that shield pops. Like, that's just wonderful. Like, something about that is, I don't want to say orgasmic, because I don't want to go down that road, but there's a tingle. That's at least fair to say. So, and here we go, we're watching this live. Alright, well, so, from the moment of explosion, that's 19.
19 seconds.
Hold on. Because it pops and then it counts down. 10 seconds. 10 seconds for the HQ to drain. So, wow. Great job, everybody, on that. All in all, I'm pleased. We almost beat Tinderbox, and I'm mad at myself. I'm definitely mad, but I'm not, like, angry. Just, you know, it was what it was. But it gave us plenty of opportunity to have these conversations, to talk openly about these things. And if you have anything you want to talk about, discuss in chat, is fine. Private message, I can be reached via Facebook. I've been known to throw my number out there. I prefer to keep that off of YouTube, but my phone number is available for anybody who needs it. You know, glad to help, man. So whatever it is that you can do to bring to the table. Disagreements are allowed, but at some point we do have to settle on one idea, and whether it's your idea or someone else's idea, we just have to accept that that was the idea we rolled with and do our best to make that idea work. You know what I mean? That's how it goes sometimes. So, as always, I want to thank you so much for watching. We are still on Boom. Whoa, chat. Hi, thanks, Angie. So, anyway, as always, we are still on Boom. Please, please, please stay safe. Thank you.